I was feeling super nervous before sharing this video because this topic is very sensitive, and I was feeling like, who am I? Who am I to share this? Because I grew up around people like I grew up around my uncle and auntie and their children, and they would always criticize me, mock me, and put me down, and because of which my self-esteem got so low. Then I was like, who am I to do this, to be even having this information. All those kind of beliefs were stopping me, but now I realize it's not even me, it's God doing it through me, and I have nothing to be afraid of. I have nothing to prove to anybody, and the people who know, who can feel and sense the energy and the truth, they will get it. The people who don't, I anyway don't wanna have anything to prove or convince to them. So if you're here, first of all, subscribe. Second of all, I love you. Thirdly, happy new year. It's 1 January and it's 111. I saw on video the timer. I'm shooting this on 1 January 2024. And today I got this pink sunflower. Today is the first time I got to know that there is pink sunflower. I always knew about yellow sunflower, but pink also exists. And I found this pink sunflower today only. So it was a very auspicious thing. And I want to remind you that 2024 is going to be super beautiful, super lucky, super joyful for you. It's going to be joyful for your area of love, for your area of finances, for your area of your career, for your area of relationships, and in your health. It's going to be so good, okay? This series is Educational Mondays, under which I share videos to educate you in living the most harmonious life, which is in alignment with your highest good, and videos that guide you and teach you to follow your passion, the deep subconscious work of removing old beliefs and putting new beliefs into our mind, encouraging beliefs, empowering beliefs. So every Monday I share a educational video in regards to that topic: manifestation, love, inner child healing work, all of that. Today's video is about how to end wars, crimes, and all the bad things in this world. There's so many, we all know harmful things happening to children and to every one of us on a day-to-day basis. This world, the society, like the entire humanity, it's emotionally, it's so destabilizing for people, like for all of us. As a human, we are emotional beings, and when our emotional needs are not met, it really breaks us. So a lot of people are walking on this planet with so much hurt, unresolved pain, deep resentment, and that is causing whatever we see outside, like be it war, be it any crime, any injustice. It's the result, the root cause of all of this is deep emotional pain. What we see outside, war, bad things, thieves, and all of that, these are just the symptoms. The root cause is deep emotional pain, unheard needs, unmet needs. And I want to give one example now. I can only feed you something poisonous, something which is very harmful, which I know is going to destroy your life for sure, when I feel separate from you, when I look at you and be like, he's separate from me, he is or she is separate from me, so I'll feed him anything. Or he is or she is so separate from me, I will just pick up a knife and put it inside of him, because it's going to get me relief, some kind of relief. Anytime we do something bad, look it into your life. Something bad will happen, something stressful will happen. What will you do? You'll go towards, either you will eat something junk, or you will eat too much, that your stomach starts to hurt, so now you don't have even the energy, or even the attention to focus on the real pain. So it causes this habit of overeating or smoking is causing you relief from the stress or from the hurt. So anytime, even somebody is killing somebody, and all of these bad things that we see are happening in the world, they are bad, but someone is doing it because it is causing them deep relief from the pain that they feel like they can't handle, or they don't have the right guidance to deal with, because they have been told like feeling your anger is bad, feeling your resentment is bad, getting jealous is bad. So now there is shame, and that's causing all this nonsense. Ask yourself, why do you go towards doing something harmful? Why do you go towards putting somebody down? Because it's causing you to feel good, it's causing you relief. And not you, me also, we are all in this together. Why we do all these things? Because they provide us some kind of relief, regardless of how bad they are. Lot of times, my nose is itching. Anytime I'm giving these messages, my nose starts to itch. Okay, so I would again present this question to you. Why do you do things that are harmful for you again and again and again? Number one, because they cause you relief in the moment. If someone is going towards alcohol, like, oh my god, I'm going to just drink the alcohol and numb the pain, it's because the pain is so big and they don't know how to really deal with it. Alcohol is giving them relief. Alcohol is bad. Smoking, just smoking cigarette, that's bad. Putting somebody down, men are putting women down, women are manipulating other men, and like children are getting abused. Why? Because it gives some false relief. It's not a real relief that we get, it's false relief that we get. So firstly, I wanted to bring this into the picture of all of our subconscious minds, like into our conscious minds, that anytime that we do something harmful is because it's giving us some kind of relief. Secondly, we don't have guidance, we don't have actual guidance and a support to deal with those things. Like that kind of loneliness, if you might have felt like deep loneliness, when you feel that, you start to feel that everyone is enemy and you want to put them down or you want to kill them. Now if you did have the right kind of guidance and support, like someone to genuinely be willing to be there, sit with you and listen to your emotional states and understand you, you would not want to like go and kill anybody, because you will be heard and understood. And when you don't have any guidance, you can't blame yourself, even if you are doing something wrong, but you don't have any support and you don't have any. Yeah, my battery was low. So my phone's battery, I am fully charged up. I feel like God right now, like in my body right now. So if you don't have guidance, like for a longer period of time, I was eating too much sugar because I grew up around people who was just numbing their pain through sugar, through alcohol, through like smoke and all of these things. Like too much sugar every day and night, unhealthy food. I grew up seeing that, and I was also repeating that behavior. I didn't know how to deal with my loneliness. I didn't know how to deal with helplessness. I didn't know how to deal with powerlessness. When I'm feeling powerlessness, all these states, I was numbing them through sugar, through unhealthy food, through dairy, cheese, and all of those things. But then when I did started to get right education, right knowledge, right guidance, I improved. I changed my habits. Now I journal. I would talk to a friend. Now, earlier I couldn't even trust people. I thought that everyone is out there for themselves, but now I know, like, there are good people in this world who will listen to me, who will understand me, who genuinely want the best for me. So now my perspective changed, my habits changed, because I received the right guidance. But if I didn't have the right guidance and I'm doing something which is harmful, would you like blame me? Would you blame yourself for doing something bad, but you didn't have the right guidance only for that? Like, you didn't know how to, like, get out of that situation without hurting someone else. All you knew was like, okay, I need to, like, hurt somebody, like put someone down, and then only I can feel good about myself. That's why I'm putting everyone down, I'm insulting everyone, but I'm criticizing everyone, I'm competing in a very unhealthy way with everybody, just to make myself feel better, because I don't know any healthy ways to make myself feel better, because the parents around me, the people around me always criticize me. So I don't even know what's good about me. Nobody guided to goodness in my heart that I have in me. When you grew up in those situations with no guidance, would you blame yourself? That's require a lot of compassion. And I am not here asking you to have compassion for other people who are doing really bad things, and I'm not even able to call them bad things, because I understand someone is doing that because, like, those things are really really bad, okay? But even calling them bad is like not fair, because it's providing them relief, and they don't know how to get a healthy kind of relief. They're subconsciously, they feel so unsafe with people that they will do anything to kill other people. And cure the solution to is creating more and more safety in this world. And I'm not saying go become friends with these people and to start to make them feel safe. What I'm asking you to do is much deeper, is to look within, start to do this inner child work. I have a very strong and powerful guided meditation called Heal Your Life. I'll leave the link down below. That guided meditation will help you in bringing your shadows up. When you will start to see your parts, that are doing harmful things to others, like playing zero sum games. What are zero sum games? Like, I am going to win and the other person is going to lose. Like, in our relationships we do that. Like, it's either my thing or their thing. We never try to, like, okay, be patient enough and committed enough to find the highest good for everybody, every party involved. This attitude of highest good, like, God, I only want the highest good, has done wonders for me. Because before that I was also playing zero sum games, because that was happening in my house with my parents, uncle, auntie. Everyone is playing just zero sum games with each other, trying to manipulate each other. That's what I knew. But ever since I started to practice this attitude of highest good, like, God, I want the highest good of everyone involved in this situation, and I prayed for it day and night, it, like, really clears up the energy. And when you start to do that, when you start to pray day and night for the highest good, and when you are like, okay, God, I am only available for the highest good, when you have this kind of attitude, oh my God, wow, magic. Because not only that, everybody, whatever happens in that moment is for the highest good, you will start to speak up for yourself where you need to, and where you need to, say no powerfully to the other person and stand up for yourself, you'll do that. And if you realize, like, okay, I am doing something which is harmful for the other person, you know, or it's considered cheating kind of thing, you will stop. You won't be able to do that. You will be like, God, show me the other alternate way. That kind of commitment for the highest good. And the more and more and more people start to do that, it really opens up the energy of compassion. Compassion is, true compassion can only be felt when you put yourself in other person's shoes. And right now, it's not even about other person. It's about you. Can you have compassion for you? For all the times that you were functioning from unconscious states. Can you have solid compassion for those parts of you instead of putting them down and shaming them and criticizing yourself? You gotta have strong level of compassion, because when you have compassion for you, and everyone is you, no one is separate. Everyone that we see outside, be that homeless person, be that poor person, be that beggar, be that, superstar, everyone is us. And of course, like, there is some kind of separation. For example, a rose need a water to grow, cactus need a sunlight. There are different needs, but still at our essence we are all one. We may have different needs. That's why compassion, when you start to have compassion for yourself, for other people, you put yourself in their shoes and you realize they may need something else. Their needs, you may want fruits in the morning, other person may want to get the sunlight in the morning. You may want to eat fruit first thing in the morning, other person may wants to go, for them the way they get energy is through running, you get energy through fruit. So these kind of separation are there, but at our core we are all one, all animals, everything. So yeah, highest good, deep compassion, when we start to do this kind of deep work, inner child healing work, and inner child healing is a very powerful tool because it brings peace. If you want to know what peace is, I highly suggest inner child work. I'll be uploading more videos about it on Educational Mondays. Subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification. But there are also so many beautiful people online who are teaching that. I also keep uploading the videos because I understand, everybody, if you are connecting with me, you may be wanting to just learn from me. So, of course, I am here for you. And other people, if you are not able to connect with me, then there are other people, who are plenty of good people, plenty of resources and plenty of support for you in this world. Yeah, so how to end bad things, crimes, wars in this world is through deep compassion. It's through we seeing the parts in us that are playing zero-sum games, that are being manipulative, that are taking advantage of other people, that are putting other people down to make ourselves feel better, or that believes in order to get money, or in order to get success, in order to get love, we have to manipulate other people. All these parts, they need right guidance. They don't need shaming, they need right guidance. When you start to see those parts in yourself and you start to get right guidance and you know that this is not working, this pattern that I am in is not working, it needs to change. Because when you start to encourage that kind of solid change in yourself, you're not only changing yourself, you change your bloodline, your lineage, your entire ancestry, the land that you grew up in, the city, the state, the country, and the more and more people, when you do it, other people also, it will start to reflect back in your reality. That's the rule. And the more and more people will do it, the need for wanting to kill will come down slowly, slowly. The energetic, because we will create this solid, strong, energetic space for these lower emotions. And whenever these lower emotions will rise up in other people, instead of go numbing them through alcohol, through drugs, or through having like unhealthy kind of sex, or like uh, uh, putting somebody down, aggression on other people, all these things, no, they will not want those things. They want to do something healthy energetically. Because I know now, earlier whenever I would get confused and stressed or nervous, I would go and eat unhealthy food. Okay, that's the way I knew to deal with those emotion. Or if I am with somebody and I'm having a fight, what will I do is, I would start being negative about them, or I would like give them silent treatment, or like try to put them down and things like that. How did I stop those things? Because I found a better way. I found a better way of dealing with those things. I knew, instead of when I'm confused and nervous, I need to journal. I need to talk to the right people, helpful people. I need to pray and do all those things. And a lot of forgiveness. This change does not happen overnight. Gotta have a lot of patience with yourself. When you will start to change your habits and these deep rooted subconscious patterns of manipulation, you'll know that it will require for you to have a strong patience for yourself. It doesn't change overnight. It takes a lot of patience. And I am patient with you. Because I have been patient with myself a lot. I know what it takes. Aditi Edit says, "Hi. Hey Aditi, I don't know who you are, but Happy New Year." It starts with us. We see in us where all the bad, everything. How are we in our life hurting people, killing their desires by telling them, oh, it's not possible for them. All of those things. When you see on news, like, oh my god, this war is happening and this is happening, it's sad. But all these things, where what we see on news are a distraction from the war that is going within us. And when you start to do, like, see in yourself all these paths and all these pattern in yourself, from that you will be connected to your passion. And through that passion, through this deep presence that you are giving yourself, you will know your gift, what you have to give to this world. That will be a genuine help. This is not a genuine help. Just looking at the news and getting scared and getting nervous and scared, and then posting unnecessarily, oh my god, this is happening, this is happening, this is happening. It's causing more and more trauma for other people. News channels are not giving you information from the purpose of making you aware. They are giving you the information to keep you scared. Because when you are scared, afraid, you are easy to be controlled. So that is not helpful. You just reposting the scary news, that's not helpful. I am not saying to shut your voice down or not share. when you are scared and everything. But I want you to go much deeper. Sh- Turn down the television or the news that you are reading on the internet. I want you to go within. What's happening inside of you? Are you feeling safe? Are you feeling safe in the surroundings are you in? Are you feeling safe with people? Do you feel like that you can trust people? If you're not able to trust people, that means you are in the attitude of that everyone is your enemy and you want to kill them somewhere deep down. Go see all those parts in you and deal with them. How do you deal with them? Journal, pray, get a therapist, rise therapist, book a one-on-one session with me. I'll leave a link down below. And what else can you do? Eat right, get right guidance. Pray to God that God guide me. Guide me to the right book, right person for me, right habits. Show me the like these subconscious patterns. Because they are so tough, sometimes we feel like we can't do it. But God can. This universal energy, it can. It can. And there are doubts, like today only I was having a doubt when I had a bad dream. I was like super angry. I was like, why God, why didn't you stop that dream coming from my mind? Because you have the power to do it, and this and that. I was having all these conversation. I'm like, I'm really angry with you. But this is the nature of this dimension, that earthly dimension that we in. Like, only through negative do we become aware about the positive. Like, when we come to know that I don't want that, we realize that, okay, I want that. So there are some ways. I am also having the conversation daily in my journal. I'm like, okay, God, so like where first you put us through shit, then you bring us out of shit, and now you become the good person and the bigger person. Is this the game that you are playing with us? So I am having all these conversations with God also, and you also can. My question is that you do it in a very healthy space. You do it with person who is genuinely is involved in the conversation, not because they want to be they want to prove to you that I am a good person, I know so much, but because they also want to find some solution, find some kind of peace for themselves and for other person also, and for this world also. And if you can't find a person, then get your journal, have these conversations there. Just sitting there watching news channel and reading endless books, reading some read books, but not so much. It's like watching videos again and again, but you're not doing anything. You can watch all the exercise videos, but you're not doing anything. It's like that. You keep reading books and keep numbing the information, keep numbing yourself, and keep distracting yourself from taking the real information. That is not helpful, not even for you, because you're going to be like, oh my god, I'm reading so much, I'm watching so many videos, why there is no change happening? It's because you're not making the right change. I know I'm being very aggressive and calling you out, but that needs to happen. That is in the highest good. This kind of aggression is not bad right now. You need to be called out. So yeah, get your journal, start doing right things for you. If you don't know right things, ask for guidance, pray for guidance. Simple things, get in sunlight, get in nature. All these things connects you to the highest good of all, to your passion. And when you are in your passion, oh my god, that energy is so fucking pure, so fucking powerful, that you are going to be like lead. When you are in your passion, no, you can't, you just cannot, your heart won't, your soul won't allow you to harm somebody. You can't do that. You can't be in those patterns for too long. Initially, if you have been in those patterns for too long, they may take some time to change, but because your level of integrity rises when you are in your passion. So you just can't continue with that pattern, and those solid pattern, for example, in someone ancestry line, my ancestry line, like there is a pattern that a woman can only get support from a man by manipulating a man. But when I realized that I don't need to do that, I have needs, and I deserve my needs to be met, and I can go about them in a very direct way. Now this pattern, this solid pattern that is in my ancestry, imagine it like a solid gunk. When it is not getting that kind of energy from me, because I'm not participating in it, it's not growing. At the same time, when I have this new thought, like new realization that my needs are valid and I can meet them very directly. Like, okay, I can tell a man that I want love, I want flowers from you, I want you to be nice to me, find ways to love me. I deserve all those things, and I can ask directly to from the right men, you know. Then I'm not going to choose men who are not doing those things from me, or who are not healthy for me. I'm not going to choose them. Simple. I'm not participating in that pattern, because if I do participate in that pattern in choosing that kind of man, then I will also start to fall into that pattern of manipulation. But I'm not going to do that. I know a better way. I got right guidance, right? So when I have the right guidance, now there is new pattern in my ancestry through me. And so many people, if you are watching me, you are also getting educated through me. That's the power of when you start to do that work on you. Your, even if it is small things that you are doing, you think that they are small, but they are not. They are super powerful. They have a big impact, not only on you but on this world. Wow, I love this. I love this. Thank you, God, for giving this message. I needed it. I'm sure you guys needed it. Everybody who's going to be watching this video, thousands of people, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 50,000. I want this video to reach like millions and millions of people, and they all need to because together we are going to create an amazing world for all of us, for our children that are going to be coming in this world, that exists in the world, and for each other. We all need love and like care and connection and safety. Yeah, I'll leave the link down below. If this message was helpful, you can donate. I'll leave the link down below. I have a very powerful guided meditation. Link will be down below. Book a one-on-one session with me. Link is also down below. I love you, and may you act whatever you learned right now, okay? And may you be accountable for your own actions. May you never choose to play in zero-sum games. May you pray for the highest good of all. And I'm praying with you. You're not doing this alone. I am here day night doing that.